Hey everybody, it's Bryan with Abound Web Design here with another Squarespace tutorial for you. Today we're going to be talking about adding a border to an image on your website. This is something that can be done with code, but I'm going to show you a way to do this without using any CSS or any other type of code. It's just a quick workaround. Let's head on over my screen and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, this is pretty simple, so let's get right into it. So we're here on the homepage of my demo website, and I've got an image right here, a couple sections down, and we can add a border to it to show you exactly how to do this. So we're just going to go into edit mode. And once we're there, we're going to go add block, and we're just going to add a shape block. And we're going to take it and put it over the top of that image. And we are going to stretch it to be the same dimensions as the image. And then once we get it completely covered up to the same dimensions as what the image was, we are going to click the pencil. And then on the options here for editing this particular shape block, we're probably going to want to change the color of it to the color of the border that we want. And then as you can see here, I'm going to go back out, and then what we're going to end up doing is we're going to take this block and we're going to move it behind the image with this move backward button. And you can see there without anything else, without doing anything else to it, you still don't see a border. However, we're going to move the picture backwards now, and then we have the shape block, and then we're going to go back, click the pencil again, and we're going to go back into editing of that shape block, and we want to add stroke to it. Now, you can have the stroke be whatever thickness you want, but medium is probably about right. I'll show you small. We'll go into it back, and you can see it has a very thin border, but doesn't really go with like the underlines that I have over here with this text block, things like that. So I want to make it a little bit thicker than that. So we're going to grab the image block, we're going to move it backwards so we can access the shape block, click the pencil, and we're going to scroll down to the thickness of the stroke, and we're going to make it medium now. And you'll see now when we move that shape block to the back, move it backward, we now have pretty close to the same thickness. On the border here is what we have on these underlines and circles on these other lines here, kind of matches up with it. So one thing that you'll want to make sure that you do when you do this is you'll want to make sure you go over to the mobile view of the website, because as you see here, it adds the blocks in the order that they were added. That stacks them on top of each other instead of, so like, one, and then on down the screen will be another one like you see here. And so they won't be layered on top of each other like what you set up on the desktop. So you have to adjust this again. It's basically just doing the same thing again. So you just take the shape block, put it over the top, stretch it out to where it fits, and then you move it to the back, and you can see it has that border around it. And then now you're going to want to take the other blocks that it moved and adjust them back. And then you can condense that section back to the size that it was. So once you have that done, you can see it didn't move anything around the desktop, and that's all that there is to it. So if you found this helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more Squarespace tutorials like this one. And if you'd like me to build your Squarespace website for you, you can find my contact information in the description below.